F2L, or first two layers, is solving the first two layers, the corners of the first layer and all of the edges in the second layer at the same time. As you already saw in the beginning, it's significantly faster to use F2L than it is to use beginner's method. However, the one drawback is since it's new, and so obviously you probably won't be used to it immediately, it will slow you down for the first little bit, but once you've gotten the hang of it, you will be significantly faster than you were before. Now we're just going to delve into how you do F2L. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to find two pieces. The matching corner piece, which in this case will be red, white, and blue. Only white corners. We don't want any ones with yellow, just white ones. This one's red, white, and blue one. And then we want to find the red and blue edge, which is right here. So what we want to do is we want to have both of them in the top layer. So we're just going to move this this red and blue edge up to the top, rotate, and then fix the cross because we just broke it. So now we have the red and blue, and then we have the red, white, and blue right there. So what you want to do now is you want to look at the color that's not on the top, the color that's like in the front. In this case, it's blue. And you want to match it up with its center, and it already is. But like if it were like this, you would just match it up with its center. And now what you want to do, so make sure that you know where this is at all times as well, because you don't want it to be next to, you don't want this corner to be in either of these two places. So just make sure you're keeping track of that. What you want to do now is you want to look at the second color on the edge piece, which in this case is red, and you want to look at where that center is. And now you want to move the front away from its center. So you want to match up the red with the orange, which is its opposite color. So you want it to go like this. So that, yes, we did break up the cross, but don't worry, we won't have that broken up later. But now you can see those two colors are the opposite colors because red and orange are always opposite of each other. And now you want to take the corner piece, which we have already kept track of, and you want to move it above the blue and red piece. So we just did that, and now as you can see, we made a pair, the corner and the edge, which Thunder touched on in his tutorial video. So now you want to move the front back down and put the cross back together, and now you can just insert it how you would insert a normal corner, because that does not break up the edge. The next thing that we want to take a look at, so last time on the corner, white was on top, and in this one, red is on top. And so we want to find the green, red, and white corner, which is, edge, the green and red edge, which is green and red right here. So they both have red on the top. And now there are a few different things that can happen, but right now we're just talking about this one. So what you want to do is you want to rotate it so that the corner side color of the corner, so because one of the sides is white, so the other side color is matched up with its center, like so. So the white one doesn't matter, but want to make sure that the green one is matched up with its center, or whatever color we're going for at that time. Want to make sure it's matched up with its center, and now you want to hold it with white in front, and if it's on the right, move the top counterclockwise. And if it's on the left, which I'll show you in a bit, then move the top clockwise. But as you can see, when we hold white in the front and there's yellow and it's touching its center, white is on the right. So now we're going to move it counterclockwise. And now what we want to do is, as you can see, these two, they need to be matched obviously, but then they go into this slot right here, because this is the white, red, and green corner slot, and this is the red and green edge slot. So these two need to go there. So this slot is obviously empty because both of the pieces that go there are right here. So now what you want to do, now that your corner is in the back, you want to move the right up. Now you want to move the top layer twice, and then I want to move the right side back down. And if we just quickly rotate the cube, you can see we made a pair because there's white on one side and then there's both the red and both the green. And now you can insert it how you would insert a normal corner. And now we have this whole block right here. The next case that we have is where, so here's the corner that we're going for, the blue, white, and orange one. And here's the edge, the blue and orange. But you can see the top colors are different. So this one on top has orange, the edge does, and the corner has blue on top. And it's obvious, we know what to do when white is on top. We know what to do when the same color is on top, but this is different colors. So what you want to do is you want to do the same thing that you did earlier, where you match up the edge with its center and hold the white in front of you, like this. And now you want to see, okay, it's on the left. So normally we would move it like this, but that's if these two colors are matching. Since they aren't, you can see the white is on the left, and so we might want to move it up like this, because then we know how to do this case because the white is on top. So we know how to do this case, but as you can see, it's touching this piece, and what I told you when the white is on top is you do not want these two pieces touching each other. You want the white in one of these two corners, so that's not going to work. So what we're going to do instead is rotate the cube so that the orange face is facing us, and now we want to bring the right side up so that now the orange is on top for both of them, and now move the top out of the way so that these two are not affected when we fix the cross, and now fix the cross. So now, as you can see, we have orange on top and orange on top. So now we can go and do that how we know how to. So it's pretty simple. Now, there are a bunch of other cases, and I'll try to cover all of them, but it's pretty hard to. But most of them just involve where the two pieces are touching and what you do in that case. So, as a general rule of thumb for whenever pieces are touching, you want to break them up over where they go. So this is where they go, and as you can see, everything else is solved. And so if we were to try to break these up right here, we would break up this piece right here. So we want to go where they need to go, and that's where we're going to break these two pieces up. So now we have a couple of options. Either we can hold it like this, where we need to put them, and then we do right up, move it, and like that so that they're broken up. Or we can hold it like this and do right up, U2, back down, and now we have white on top. So in this example, we're going to have white on top, and you just need to match up with its center, put it at the opposite side, put the white over it, you've made the pair, and now insert it how you would insert a normal corner. Now, there's another case when it comes to the one where different colors are on top. So, this is red, white, and blue, and the blue and red edge. And so what we would normally do, is match it up with its center, and then since this edge is not here, we can actually bring it up so that the white is on top, and then just do it like that. And now we have it matched in. However, for this particular case, I swapped around the color, sorry. But, as you can see, you'd still be able to do the same thing. It's just on the other side. For this particular case, there's actually a much faster way to do it. So rather than turning it into another case like this, as you can see, because from the way that these two are lined up, all you have to do is bring R up. And now, as you can see, you've made the F2L pair. And now, you just need to move the top so that these two are matching, the two whites, and then bring it back down. And you just made that way faster than going like boom, boom, boom. Then going like that. All you had to do was 1, 2, 3. So it's a lot faster to do that. And it's a little bit harder to recognize when to do that. Like if you've gotten the hang of most of the other ones and like identifying them, then that can definitely drop some time off of yourselves. So yeah, there are a few other cases, like this one right here. White is on top, but it's touching. And all you have to do in that case is find where it needs to go, which is in between the green and red centers, which is right here. And now you just have to line it up like this. So you want the slot in front of you, and you want the corner in the back. And then all you have to do is R, U prime, R prime. And now they're broken up, and now you can just solve it. Something else that can happen, though, is where it's on the opposite side, like this. But you just have to use the same principle. So you find the slot where it needs to go, which is in between orange and green. And now you want the slot to be facing you, and the white at the back of the slot. So as you can see, it's just on the other side, but it still has the same logic applied to it. And then you just do L prime, U, L, and now you can just solve it normal. So yeah, I hope that this video was easy to understand. I hope you learned how to do F2L from this. And I just messed up an algorithm, so just pretend like that didn't happen. And yeah, so I hope this taught you something. I hope you learned F2L from this. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, then please like it. And if you're interested, you could check out some of our other stuff. And if you end up enjoying it, then please subscribe. But yeah, that's about everything for this video. So thank you very much for watching it, and I hope to see you in the next video. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.